Hello everyone, Alicia here with another lightened up, Weight Watcher friendly recipe, and today's recipe is for Crock-Pot Crustless Taco Quiche. Now I love quiches. I have a couple of them on my channel. In fact, this one today that I'm going to be doing is a taco twist on one that I already have, another Crock-Pot one that I already have on my channel. I'll be sure to link my other ones up above and down below if you want to check any of those out. But again, this is a taco version that is done in the Crock-Pot. I love the Crock-Pot, especially this time of year. So I thought I'd share this one with you guys, show you how I make it. Let me first jump into ingredients though, and I'll show you what you're gonna need to make it. First off here, I've got 1.5 cups or 6 ounces of a reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese. It's actually this one right here, the Lucerne brand. I really like this. So 1.5 cups of a reduced fat cheese. Here is 12 large eggs. Here I've got some ground beef, a pound. This is 93% lean ground beef. I'm also going to be using 1/2 cup of unsweetened almond milk, but you could use another type of milk like skim if you want. Down here, I've got about 1/2 bunch green onions chopped and about 1/4 cup cilantro chopped. And here I got a medium red onion and a medium red bell pepper. You're going to need a can of black beans, a can of rotel or just diced tomatoes and green chilies, about a teaspoon minced garlic, some salsa. I'm gonna be using a cup of this in the quiche, and then I'm also gonna be using some to top when it's done. 2 tablespoons taco seasoning, and then finally some cooking spray for your crock pot. And I also am gonna be using a crock pot liner, but you don't have to, you could just use the cooking spray. But that is everything that's in this. Let me get it started. So over here at my stove in a large pan on medium-high heat, I'm gonna add in my ground beef and my onion and red bell pepper. And I'm gonna cook all of this together until that ground beef is cooked through and browned and my veggies are softened. Now that my ground beef is browned and those veggies are softened, I'm gonna add in about a teaspoon minced garlic, maybe a little more. And then I'm gonna let that cook in there for about a minute. And now I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. Stir that in. And now I'm gonna remove this from the heat, set it aside, and let it cool slightly while I work on the rest of this. So in a large bowl, I'm gonna start off with adding all my eggs. Then I'm gonna add in my 1/2 cup almond milk and whisk that all together really well. Now that I've got that all whisked together, I'm gonna add in my 1 cup salsa, can of rotel, can of black beans that I've rinsed and drained, my cilantro and green onions, and I'm gonna stir all of that together. Now I'm gonna add in my meat and veggies and my shredded cheese, and I'm gonna fold those in. Now that I've got this all folded in, I'm gonna grab my crock pot. Got my crock pot here, and it is a 7-quart crock pot, just for reference. I've lined it with a liner, but again, if you don't want to use one, you don't have to. You could just use cooking spray, spray that, but I am gonna go ahead and spray my liner with cooking spray as well. Then I'm gonna pour my egg mixture in. Smooth it in there. I'm gonna set it to low, cover, and I'm gonna let it cook for about 4 to 5 hours or until the eggs are set. So I'll be back at that point. I let this cook in here just about 4 hours, maybe just a little bit slightly less. And it is done. I went ahead and temp checked it too, just to make sure it was above 170 Fahrenheit. And it was, so this is done. I'm going to get out a serving of it and then I'll show you how we're gonna have it. All right, I've got a serving of this, which is 1/6 of the total. And I topped it with a little bit of fat-free Greek yogurt, some more salsa, and a little bit of cilantro. So none of that's gonna add any points to this, but the points for just the quiche by itself are going to be 4 points per serving. So I'll have my husband tell you what he thinks of this one. Okay,
Right.
I've got my husband.
We're talking about my hobo appearance.
Yeah, his hair is a little out of control. what hair he does have left on top of his head. He's just saying he needs to shave it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this is the taco quiche, crock-pot quiche.
I love quiche.
It's 4 points.
I love 4-point quiche.
Yeah, you love 4-point quiche. I'm a big fan of the quiche. It's a great way to get protein in. You know, that's a little more exciting than just plain eggs. Okay, you got something to say there? That's a pretty good serving too, size, I would say.
So, this doesn't really come across as a quiche because the taco ingredients
Yes.
just hit you immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm getting like the cilantro and the beans, and it's followed by the ground beef. Mm-hmm. And then there's like an underlying quiche flavor. You know, obviously
Yes.
it's an egg flavor. It's not eggy.
Yeah.
Just a really nice. It's almost like some sort of beef casserole flavor.
Yeah.
Than a
Because
than
of the
a
taco
quiche.
flavorings that's going
which
on.
is actually really cool because this is not something that people typically think about when you have quiche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Very hearty, wonderful layers of flavor.
I love taco anything. I think you're kind of on that same.
You're my taco. I love you.
I love you too. We're just gonna leave that alone. Anyway.
You're my little straight taco.
I'm gonna have to cut you off here. He's out of control. All right. You're a fan. Look back to the quiche here. You're a fan
Yes.
of the quiche.
Yes.
The taco flavored.
I mean, that is a meal.
Yeah, it's very hearty.
Yeah.
And for 4 points, I think that's pretty good, don't you
Are
think?
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be full, satisfied.
With all that protein especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was Crock-Pot Crustless Taco Quiche.
May have been my little street taco.
And my husband. If this one is interesting to you, be sure to check down in the description box below the video where you will find a link for this recipe over on my website, where you will find the full list of ingredients, instructions, WW Recipe Builder link, other nutritional info, all of that and more is going to be over on my website. But thank you guys as always for watching, and we will see you on the next one.